Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in all our lives when we must confront a painful truth, the reality of those who have hurt us. Sometimes the betrayal is so deep, the lie so cruel, and the disrespect so blatant that it feels as if a permanent scar has been etched into our soul. The hurt feels insurmountable, and the scars can seem never-ending. But here's the thing, while they acted in the shadows, while they caused you pain without any regard for your heart, they forgot something very simple, yet incredibly powerful. They forgot that God was watching. You see, they believed they could deceive you and escape without consequences. They thought that as long as no one else knew, as long as they kept up appearances, they could go unpunished. But they forgot one key truth: no one is ever truly alone in their actions. God sees everything. He sees the truth of every situation. He sees the intentions behind every word, every lie, every betrayal. And even in those moments when you were at your lowest, crying out, confused and in pain, wondering how someone you trusted could hurt you so deeply, God saw you. They may have thought that their actions would never catch up to them, that by manipulating your kindness, by taking advantage of your love, they would somehow be invincible. But what they forgot is that God is always watching, and He remembers every act of cruelty. Every moment they chose to hurt you when they could have chosen compassion. Their actions were never hidden. They were recorded in the universe, and God will not turn a blind eye to the way they wronged you. There's something incredibly unsettling about being hurt by those you once trusted. It shakes you to your core. It makes you question your worth, your goodness, and even your ability to trust again. But let me tell you this: you did nothing wrong. Your heart was open. Your intentions were pure. You gave love, respect, and loyalty, and that was seen. Even if they trampled on those gifts, God values what you gave, and He will honor your goodness in ways you can't yet imagine. As for them, the ones who thought they could get away with hurting you, they will face the consequences of their actions. It may not happen in the way you expect or on the timeline you wish, but know this: God's justice is perfect, and it is coming. Every time they disrespected you, every time they made you feel small, every lie they told, and every time they chose to hurt you, it will all come back to them. The weight of their betrayal will become their burden to carry, and they cannot escape God's judgment. While they were busy doing you wrong, you stayed true to yourself. You didn't let their actions turn your heart cold, and that is where your true power lies. While they will eventually have to answer for their behavior, you will continue to rise, to grow, and to heal, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. He saw your pain, and He is preparing something better for you, something that will restore your faith, your strength, and your joy. In the end, those who hurt you will come to realize that they weren't just wronging you. They were wronging themselves in the eyes of God. When they feel the weight of God's justice pressing down on them, they will regret their actions. They may think they can run from their guilt, but they can't hide from God. He sees everything, and He forgives no one when it comes to injustice and cruelty. You may never get an apology. You may never hear them admit what they did was wrong. But don't let that discourage you. The truth is, their apology doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because God knows the truth. And in the end, His judgment is far more powerful than anything they could ever say. So hold on to your faith. God is on your side. Those who have done you wrong will be held accountable, And while they carry the weight of their misdeeds, you will be free to walk in peace, knowing that your kindness, your love, and your goodness were seen, valued, and will be rewarded. Let them face the consequences of their actions while you rise above it all. Because remember, God was watching, and He will ensure that justice is served.